Hey, what's up, my people, and welcome back to Best Trending Gist, where we break down stories making waves online. And today, we've got a heavy one. The one and only Seun Kuti has set the internet on fire with a video that's got everyone talking. Now, many blogs are getting it wrong, saying he is reacting to the President Buhari's death. Let's be very clear, he is not. What he is actually doing is reacting to the mindset. He is challenging this idea that many Nigerians see the eventual natural buy of a leader as some kind of divine justice or a victory for people. Shehu is asking a powerful, uncomfortable question. Is an old man crying peacefully in his bed truly justice? He breaks it down into fairy parts, and you need to see this. So sit back and take a watch.
That I'm trying to make. Now Buhari can't die. Now this is a man that died achieving everything he wanted to achieve on our back. I still read somewhere say, as he did for the hospital for England, till he died for some, he don't did it some months apparently. We will not know say he did there. Now £3,000 Nigerian government they pay every. Now still take care of him till he die. He una take it. You don't understand? Una take care of the man till he die. At a very old age.
Wow, you can just feel the raw frustration there. His first point is about resources. He is highlighting the irony that a leader can live a full, long life allegedly using the nation's wealth for top-tier healthcare abroad, while country's own system may be struggling. He's essentially saying this person got to achieve all the goals and buy comfortably at a ripe age. But this is where he really turns up the heat. In the next part, he stopped talking about leaders and turned his focus directly on the people who are celebrating. He questioned their definition of a win. This part is intense. Just sit back and take a watch.
Now, everybody they come online, they talk, say, you did, after everything, like say, now we win. Say as he died, we don't win something. Like his death is some kind of victory. Like say his death is some kind of, like say now kill him. Did you charge him to court, find him guilty of his crime? This, you see, this is why all these our oppressors, they don't care. When we think that an old man dying of old age is justice, an old man, a great grandfather dying of old age is some kind of justice. How is that justice? Death is in all of some of us going to reach that age before we die. Some of us no go reach that age before I die. But going online, that's why you should do good thing. Because you know that you die. Everybody will die. And they use their mouth, they talk with the thing by themselves. Everybody will die. But they are still talking at the same time. So everybody will die. Natural death is not justice of crime against our country, crimes against humanity. How is natural death our jubilation, our justice for that? All the money where they don't thief, where they don't store for their family, his children, his grandchildren, everybody will enjoy their life for the rest of their existence. Would that they jubilate, hey, that. The powerlessness. So now, everybody we don't do bad thing for Nigeria. Is their crime is that they will, their punishment is that they will die. You see why Christianity and Islam don't scatter all in our brain. Now see how Christianity and Islam has scattered all your brain. You don't know what justice is. You all of them don't know what to be justice. So an old man dying, is that justice? So now people, everybody don't offend us. We don't destroy our life for Africa. They should just be waiting for an old age to die. That's our job. We will die of old age. God. Ancestors save me. So wait, you mean say now All these wicked people for Africa, our curse on them, say you will die of old age. Before, when I dey grow up, you will die of old age is a prayer. Because everybody know that they will die. So you are trying to die of old age. Abi, is that not the whole point? That you will die of, okay, I understand now. This is the point I'm trying to make. When I think say you will be judged by your God.
That right there is the core of his entire message. Seun's argument is that celebrating the natural by of a so-called oppressor isn't justice. He believes it's a symptom of a much deeper problem, powerlessness. That is what he called it, powerlessness. So let us break this down. His point is that true justice isn't waiting for nature of God to take its course. True justice, in his view, will be holding that leader accountable while they were alive. And in power, it would have been charging them to court. As he said, it would have been a functioning legal and political system that could investigate, prosecute, and find someone guilty if they commit crimes against the state. When you don't have that, and your only hope is for the person to buy, Seun argues that you haven't won anything. In fact, the person got away with it. They lived their full lives and never faced earthly consequences. He says this is exactly why the ruling class isn't afraid. If the worst that can happen to them is that they will die of old age and people celebrate on Twitter, there's no real difference. And then he makes his most controversial point about how this thinking is linked a kind of a societal passivity. The idea of leave it for God or waiting for a spiritual judgment makes people less likely to build the strong earthly institution needed to demand justice here and now. He's arguing that this reliance on an afterlife-based justice system has weakened the people's resolve to fight for a real-world one. This is a heavy critique. It forces us to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, what do we consider justice? Is it accountability and consequences through our own system, or is it just the relief that an era is over, no matter how it ends? Seun is essentially telling everyone to stop celebrating the inevitable and start demanding the impossible, a system where no one is above the law. So there you have it, a powerful, raw, and incredibly thought-provoking take from Seun Kuti. It's not about celebrating death, but about questioning our own definition of justice and victory. But that's my take. I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is Seun Kuti right? Is celebrating the eventual die of a political figure a sign of powerless populace? Or is it a valid emotional release for people who feel they have suffered under their leadership? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a real conversation about this. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Obas Trending Gist for more breakdowns, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.